Hello everyone, Gyzerpirate here, and welcome back to another Modern Warfare 3 commentary. Today I'm playing Team Deathmatch on Interchange with the ACR with Red Dot Sight, and in this match I think I did really well in it, from my stats anyway. I went 21 and 5 for my KD. I think what helped with that, helped to get that is I was playing a lot more cautiously. I was crouching and aiming down the sights around corners and just taking the game a little slower than I usually do, compared to my usual run and gun thing with the UMP 45 or the PP90 or whatever else I'm using. And Stalker Pro certainly helped with the ACR as well, with the aiming down the sight and all of that. So yeah, I think that's about it for the gameplay, as per usual with my videos. Instead, what I was going to talk about is unfair judgment and how modern day society will discriminate someone or judge them simply because of, say, the music they listen to or the clothes they wear or whatever else they see as a valid reason to judge. Now, for example, this was quite a problem for me back in my first year of high school. So when I was about 13, I enjoyed playing my games. I wasn't much into sports or any other, I suppose you could say, outside activities, but I did like playing games, and I admit I became quite obsessed with the Final Fantasy series. But you know, it wasn't hurting anybody, it wasn't hurting myself or anyone else at school. I was just enjoying something I liked. But some people at in my year level decided it was a good excuse to give me a hard time about it, to say tease me and stuff about simply for what I enjoyed and what I had an interest in. And another example of unfair judgment and discrimination was this is something I was talking to a friend the other night, and he was telling me how he was down the street with a friend or cousin of his, and he was mainly dressed in black, and some little, I think they weren't even 12 or 13-year-olds on their bikes rode past him and made some harsh comments or something like that. I think I said something like, "Oh, you fag in black" or something like that. And I thought, I'm listening to him say this, and I'm thinking, what disgusting behavior. I mean, what gives someone the right to judge another person when they haven't even met them or said a word to them before? I mean, when I look at something like that, I think, where the hell what gives you the right to judge someone when you've never met them? I mean, what's the saying these days? You can't judge a book by its cover, yeah? Well, I think that the same thing can apply to people as well. I mean, you can't really judge a person when you haven't met them. You don't know what their story, I suppose, is like. You haven't gotten to know them or anything, so you really don't have a right to make a fair judgment of them, or to make any sort of judgment at all. So I mean, there are people who suffer a lot of this, especially I think in high school is probably one of the worst times when it can happen, because people will get stereotyped and categorized. Like, you've got your nerds who are the relatively smart, they play games, don't enjoy sports, or would prefer a book or a game to sport. And then you've got your sport-loving people who are referred to as jocks and all that, and people get categorized in all these other stereotypes, and it doesn't make sense why they do that, why people do that, because in the end, people are people. There's still the same race, and I mean, why should someone have to feel bad about themselves just because of what someone else says? It's really quite disgusting behavior to see, and it's unfair too. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you've ever been unfairly stereotyped or judged for something that you enjoy, and tell me why and how it made you feel and what you did to handle it. Like in my case, I decided, okay, these I think it was about in year 8, I decided, okay, these people, they're entitled to their opinions, that's fine, I have my opinions on them too, because, well, I am human, I sometimes can't always help but make a snap decision about someone, because like I do understand that that's what people are like, but when they make it a habit of you know, judging someone and giving them a really difficult time with their school life in particular, it really is quite disgusting. And I feel sorry for anyone who does have to go through that, because I know what it's felt like. I had a relatively difficult time back in primary school as well, mainly because I had a relatively short fuse, but and people will, like, you'll find that there are people who will try to, when they find that someone has, say, a weakness or something which sets them off, there are people who will try to constantly press that button, and unfortunately there's not a lot you can, not a lot people can do about this particular type of people. But yeah, I found the best way of combating it is deciding, yeah, okay, these people, they have their opinions, they're entitled to it just as I'm entitled to mine, and I feel that I do my best not to judge people unfairly. I would much rather get to know them first, and I've found that some people who I have, say, judged without getting to know, once I took the time to get to know them, they have turned out to be some of the best friends I've ever made. I mean, there's, like, you can't judge someone just because they say, you can't call someone an emo just because they listen to heavy metal music and wear black, or you can't call someone a nerd just because they wear glasses. I think that once you take the time to get to know some of these people, you may make some amazing friends who will stick with you when others won't, and that is what I have found to happen in the last 2 years of schooling. I've accepted that people judge. I've found out who are the better people to stick with for me, and it's just proven so much better for me. But yeah, let me know how you deal with being judged unfairly, and yeah. Oh, also with my commentaries like this, I'm going to turn it into a weekly series. So let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more, subscribe. And I think that's about it. So yeah, have a good day, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.